Hong Kong Cinema Appreciation Society. Got another unboxing for you. A DVD this time. If you saw our last unboxing, it was a VHS box set, which was super cool. So this is the story behind this, and this came all the way from Hong Kong. We even have like the little airmail sticker here. Is that so this is a movie that I had wanted. Let me just open it while I'm talking. I've never seen this movie before. I wanted a copy of it on DVD, and I was looking for it on eBay, and I couldn't find it. And I looked on Amazon, and there was like some really expensive copy, and then I found a different really expensive copy on eBay, and then I just Googled the movie title and what is DVD? It's not a word. Is it a phrase? Is it, I don't know. I Googled movie title DVD, and it brought me to an eBay buy it now thing for this copy, which was only $14. And I saw that it was shipping from Hong Kong, so I was like, well, let me see how much the shipping is before I buy it. And I didn't realize that I had somehow enabled like one-click buying on eBay. So I bought it without realizing that I was buying it. But I'm glad that I did, because it was it's a really good deal. So this movie is called Hired Guns. If you can see it there, this is the Fortune Star DVD release. This came out in 1981. So this is like a really, really early like cops and criminals, like almost like proto-heroic Bloodshed movie. Even the ones that people talk about as being like the precursors to the John Woo stuff are usually like Law with Two Phases, Long Arm of the Law. I think those both came out in 1984, so this even preceded that by a couple years, and you can see the back cover here. So this is the Fortune Star Legendary Collection, and like I said, I've never seen this movie, and I've read a lot about it, and I've wanted to see it for years, and then I saw someone post about it, about this specific DVD release, on Instagram, and I was like, well, let me just go see if I can find that on eBay, and that led me to the story I just told you. But so supposedly what the deal is with this movie is that it starts off as like kind of like a normal cops and criminals thriller type movie, and then as it goes along, it becomes increasingly more violent and preposterous, in a way that's like extremely entertaining and also a little bit shocking. So my plan with this is to try to get together with some friends who have also never seen it and just have like a really fun movie night enjoying this. I mean, from the descriptions I've read, it might be kind of like Big, is it called The Big Heat? Which is a Choi Hark movie with Wai Say Lee in it, where it's kind of like a standard like late 80s Hong Kong thriller, but then there's like decapitations and like all this really, really brutal violence that comes out of nowhere that you don't expect. But it might be even more ridiculous than that, honestly. I don't even know. So we're going to do like as you can see, this is sealed, so we're going to do a little over-the-shoulder thing and unbox it so you can check that out. So here we go, Hired Guns, and I'm going to read, when we get to the back cover, I'm going to read you the description of this movie, because I realized I didn't give much of an indication of what it's about, and the description is pretty amazing. I mean, and we know what we're in for already, right? There's a revolver, leather gloves, aviator shades, and then, what is this? It's like either a mat or like a giant straw hat.
It's a rope.
Or a rope.
Coiled up. For strangling.
What? That's amazing. It looks like a record with like a center label and then the part that plays. All right, so Squint is hated by the underworld as he symbolizes police's crime-fighting drives. Once he plants a European girl detective in a white slave gang. I'm sorry. The gang is smashed, but he's frustrated by a group of grease kids. His sidekick, Ah Nan, spots a gunrunner on a train. The runner escapes, only to be killed by two hired guns from Holland. The two, Dutch Faye and Dutch Bull, try to rob a betting shop. Squint and Annan manage to kill Dutch Bull. Is this like a miniature description of the entire movie? It doesn't really sound like a log line. But yeah. So that sounds completely insane, and I'm really excited to watch this movie. And it's not very long either. I think it's like 90 minutes. 89 minutes, so it somehow manages to accomplish all of that in 89 minutes. Hell yeah. So I'm super excited to watch this. There you go, Hired Guns.